Where's the money?
I don't think so.
Hey.
Hola, papi.
Speak. The call got grabbed this morning. It's an opportunity.
Now listen to me. I'm not here to hurt you. Don't do anything stupid.
Don't kick me.
Who are you to tell me what to do?
Okay. Stop running! I want you to see something. I was friends with your mother, but I'm telling you the truth.
Prove it! Your mother has been dead for 5 years.
I know. I think Vicente killed her. He took everything from me. Tell him the safety's on. Alicia! Run! We both want to get Lisa back. I'll fight to the death for her.
Who is that psycho?
I hired him for a job, but he crossed the line.
That's personal to him.
Hello, everyone. My name is Heather Hurt with the NRW, where nerds rule the world, and I am here with Scott Adkins, who plays Kris in the upcoming film Diablo. And when I say upcoming, it's like 2 days away. How are you today?
I'm good, Heather. How are you?
Good. Thank you so much. How are you feeling as we get closer and closer to the theatrical / video on demand release?
Yeah, I'm excited for people to see it. I think we made a great film. I'm very happy with the response so far. Some reviews coming out. People seem to really respond. You know, it's like when you make the movie and you're there for the post-production and you think, oh, I think it's good. I think it's good. But sometimes you can't see the woods through the trees, right? You need to get the feedback from the people. So I'm looking forward to that, but I feel confident about it.
I want to talk to you about your accent for a second, because sometimes I've seen a handful of your films. You've done, just a couple in your lifetime. You have a really great American accent in several of your films.
Is it though?
It's good, actually. Yeah, I actually forget you're not from here sometimes.
Okay, good.
How
are there any words that I completely messed up?
Not that I can say, but I'm also from Texas, so we say words wrong all the time anyway.
Oh, yeah. It's just hitting those R's hard. Sometimes I can go a bit East Coast because I don't hit those R's hard enough. God damn.
There you go.
I said to them, I want to do my American accent like this, but they said I shouldn't. But I'm still looking for the right role.
Absolutely. We'll get you in Texas one day, and that'll get that done. But with that being said, what do you do so that you can keep your accent straight? Because sometimes, having a lack of accent. Oops, sorry, my computer is falling. If you have a lack of accent, it can be harder than actually changing to another accent. So how do you work on that?
Are you talking about the American accent?
The American accent, yeah.
Yeah.
Accent,
well, I've got a dialect coach, and so if I'm going to do an American accent, I work with her and we go through the whole script, word by word, and she'll see which words I'm struggling with and that I need to work on. But of course, when you're making the movie, you're going to improvise, you're going to say different things. And I'm not the best at staying in character with the accent, because I find it tiring. So I'll just go between my normal accent and the American accent a lot of the times, because I'm knackered from doing all the fights anyway. I'm like, give me a break. I just need to talk with my own accent for a bit. But it does help to stay in the accent.
It's just to go straight off of that right there. When y'all are doing, you are known for your hand to hand combat, your martial arts, the movies that you do, your action films. Is it tiring just in general to be acting and do the stunt work that you have to do? Is it stressful?
Well, I'm pretty good with stress, but it's supremely tiring, yeah. And it's not getting any easier every year goes by. Yeah, it's absolutely exhausting, you know, because you're doing a fight scene over the course of 2 days, let's say. And so you're up on your feet for 2 days straight, getting the crap kicked out of you. You have to stay warm. You got to keep skipping in between because, you know, they turn around to set the different angles up. And if you cool down, you're going to get stiff and it's hard to get moving again. So you're always like trying to stay warm and limber. And, you know, if you make a film like Diablo in 3.5 weeks and there's so many action scenes in there, yeah, good luck staying, keeping weight on because you're just so active the whole time. You know, you burn a lot of calories.
Just eating everything you can in sight as you go.
Yeah, don't need to diet. Just burn calories because you're just on your feet the whole time. Yeah.
Let's go straight into talk about Kris. This movie is not necessarily a revenge film, which was really interesting because the way that it's kind of sold is this is a very revengey kind of style, but this is a family film, a loving story, and Kris is such a dynamic character, but he is in an action sequence almost the entire time. What's so different about Kris versus your other roles in very similar kind of genres?
I think he goes into this whole thing not really fully understanding what he's supposed to do in this situation. Like he's made a promise and he does want vengeance for what's happened to him. He does want some revenge and what's happened to a loved one of his. But in getting that, he has to take this girl, and that the whole baggage that comes with that, I don't think he's really expecting. Like, did you really think through, well, what happens next? What now? And I thought that was really interesting to explore with Alanna, who's such a great actress. But he's quite selfish in the way that he thinks, no, I'm doing what I have to do to help you because I made a promise. And she's like, yeah, but what about me? What are you going to do now? Are you just going to bog off again and all this? So that was interesting, the way that whole thing played out.
With that, Alanna is pretty young. She's still, you know, she's still learning and adapting within the filmography that she has. What was it like working with someone who is that young, who is learning and still growing in action?
You wouldn't know it. She walks in the room and she's the boss. Like, she's so confident, not in a bad way. Like, listen to me, I'm talking. No, but in the best way. Like, she's so confident. She's so sweet and nice. But as an actress, you can tell that she's got complete ownership of her skill and she knows what to do. And she's not shy about, you know, giving advice and we should do this. She's a brilliant actress. She was starring in the stage play of The Exorcist at the time that we were shooting. So in the evening, she'd do that. And for half the film in the day, she'd shoot with us. And she's just a pro. And we were so lucky to get her. She was teaching me how to act. That's basically what was going on. I'm in the scene going, wow, you're so good.
That's so wonderful to hear. Did fighting with an extra person on there, so my last question is, fighting with an extra person in scene who's kind of quote unquote in the way at times, did it make it more difficult when you were doing action sequences?
What do you mean? Who's in the way?
So what I didn't mean it like that. Was so Elisa is kind of she's kind of that extra hand to Kris.
Yeah.
So does that make it any more difficult to play an action star or an action character than what you normally do when you kind of go solo?
I mean, yeah, well, she's the prize. Like, she's what everybody wants in the movie. So we're all going after her, you know. it could have been a bag of money. It could have been this. But actually, when we were coming up with the story, we were like, what we wanted, we didn't know what this. It was a bag of money at first. We're like, no, let's make it a girl. And who is this girl? And that's where it all came from. So no, it doesn't get in the way. That's the story, and that's what it is. And yeah, you know, it all worked. There was never an issue with that. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Scott, thank you so much for your time. Diablo arrives in theaters and on demand on June 13th. Thank you so much, and you have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Heather. You too. Thanks a lot.
Nerds rule the world.
Pleasure chatting with you. Love to all my nerds who rule the world.
Yeah. Nerds rule the world.
Yes, we do.
Thanks. Nerds rule the world.
Thank you.
I love the nerds ruling the world. So more power to you.
Patrick, what up, man? And yes, they do. Nerds rule the world, kid.
Yes,
you know
sir.
I'm one
Thank
of
you. Awesome. Kuya P, nerds rule the world. Hello.
Yes, they do.
Yes.
Oh,
Nerds rule the world.
I got.
It's in the title of your show, like Nerds Rule the World. Like, I want more black weirdos on screen, and I don't feel like we ever get to see that very much.
Thank you so much. Nerds do rule the world.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Nerds Rule. Love
it. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Julian.
Yes,
Rock on. I love it. Thank you so much.
It's good to see you. I love Nerds Rule the World.
But yeah, there's a heavy nerd component, man.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, if you ask me, nerds rule the world. So
absolutely.
And you're right. Nerds do rule the world.
We're just the best.
Yes.
Thank you, ladies.
Nerds so much.
Yes. Thank you, guys.
Bye.
It's your boy Kuya P. Nerds rule the world. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you.
Do. They rule the world all right.
Yes. Take care, Tony. Thank you, guys.